Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite bearded man, Bobbbaaaay. 7 o'clock in the morning. We still got the sun rising in the background. The most LA shit it could be, the 2 palm trees, the whole 9. Journey part 7. Usually I do these on Sunday nights, but your boy was out whipping around on these Uber streets. That I went to the gym, got cooked up in the sauna. It was probably about 150 degrees and I almost passed out. Came home, watched some movies, kicked it, relaxed, the whole shebang. Last week was pretty damn good. We had Jeremiah Davis's episode 71. His podcast has done incredibly good. To me, it's not about the numbers, but obviously I need to see this podcast grow, and that's how we end up making this into a business and how we find a way to make a living off of it. And as of right now, the podcast, both visually and audio version altogether, is over 3,500 plays, which is a lot of plays, people. So that was an amazing episode. Also, I dropped the 4th episode of The Breakfast is Served. This week we talk about why people shouldn't ask dumb questions, our top emojis, Uber, and a lot of other good stuff. And that came out super dope. You can check that out. All these links are in the bio. But yeah, it's just a journey. It is we're always hustling, we're always grinding. I spent a lot of the weekends just out here on these streets putting in the overtime, and I think that, putting out as much of this, you could call it motivational content, you could call it inspirational, I don't really know what to call it, because I just try to document my life and hope that somebody that watches this might be inspired, or that also it'll be cool in 6 months or a year to have a piece of content to look back on and be like, damn, that's where I was at, continue to keep going. So I think a big takeaway I want from people to even just get from this video, or to get from just everything that I put out, is that it is a continuous work in progress. You don't have to have everything figured out just yet. I think the hardest part is just starting. If you can start, you're already ahead of the ball. And I think people are too scared to start because they're scared to fail. And failing is actually how you win. It's how you succeed. I've done other things, YouTube series and stuff, and I try things out, and if it doesn't work, then I stop doing it and I move on to the next thing. You definitely don't fail from trying things. That is literally what this game is. I know the podcast for me is always going to be that core. It's that core of why I'm doing these things. But I think the hardest part is always going to be to start. So whatever you're thinking about doing, if you're not already doing, you should start today and just move forward and learn along the way and not be worried about what people think. And I could sit here and spiel all day, but hopefully with this being a Monday morning motivation, you can call it, as people go into the week, jobs, school, whatever you're doing, know that it is possible to make a living doing what you love. And I hope that I can be an example that it's not easy, it's a lot of work, but it is possible. You just have to be willing to put in the work. Beautiful morning in LA. This is why I love this place. This is exactly why I moved here. I'm gonna go inside. I gotta clean this up first. I don't know what the hell, we got hit by a storm or something. We got episode 72. I'm about to prep, get a little coffee in me, the gym. We're gonna keep this week going. Journey part 7. Thank you to everyone that's even following me, listening to my podcast, watching my YouTube videos, liking my stuff on Instagram, whatever it might be. Appreciate it. And you guys have a great week. Don't bullshit me. Have a good week. Put in the work and do what you gotta do. It's your favorite bearded man, Bobbbaaaay. I know I look like shit, but it's because I just woke up and I needed to put this out. Otherwise, I would have felt like I didn't follow through with what I said I was gonna do. So, Journey part 7. We'll catch you guys next week. Have a great week. See ya.